Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. George is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. And for Baltimore, we'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Up again, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Puts it up from 12, and the jumper is on the mark.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Picked away. To the left side wing. He takes it in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. First quarter, just over a minute played. Jones, the pass to George. Here's Valanciunas. Wizards passing it around. Kuzma kicks to George. From the line. Baltimore with the rebound. And it's Baltimore on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of this game.
Number 7. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game here. Defended by George.
Number 10.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you know what? Highlights don't get any more spectacular than that one.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Jones in the post. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Stolen by George. Passes it to Jones. Tipped away. Clock at 6. Kuzma outside. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts.
You add the ability to put it on the deck and drive to the cup with his shooting ability, and Kyle Kuzma's problematic to guard.
Right wing. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Guarded by Kuzma. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 6-point game. Pass to Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuzma's got 5.
Well, if Kyle Kuzma starts making three-point shots, turn the lights out. This guy's so smooth.
And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
He goes up again, and it's good on the way in.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Shoots the 3, and Baltimore hits a pin from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Jones on the wing. He kicks to George. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Sars checked in, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Kispert. Now, here's Brogdon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Assist from.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Jordan Poole. First
Baltimore shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2, number
First one falls for him. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And so he hits both. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Baltimore with the ball, following the three-pointer by Washington. From the top of the key, good on the bucket.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Off target at the rim.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Defended by George. Rebound by the Wizards.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The 3 from Poole. He doesn't hit that one. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Baltimore leads by just 3.
Wizards 17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And he gets it back. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall.
13.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And for the Wizards, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Kispert. And it's Sarr in at the 4 slot.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. From 8, uses the glass to drop it in. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Guarded by Poole. 2 points. That one goes. And Baltimore leads by 5.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Washington shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Brogdon inside the line. Again, the Wizards good for 2. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
He's guarded by Brogdon. It's rebounded by Poole.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
A miss that time would have put him up for Baltimore. They've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline.
Washington.
You got for us, DA.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks.
13.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trailed by 3. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got 9.
That is Kyle Kuzma asserting himself against quality defense. Nice finish.
And he banks in the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 6. Valanciunas dishes to Kispert for the 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Driving the lane, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Wizards trailed by 8. The pass to Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you'd love to see Kyle Kuzma balance that jump shooting with his willingness to put it on the deck and draw contact.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Baltimore.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Wizards making a switch here. And both free throws good for Kuzma.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring, it's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
And Baltimore again with the bucket. Wizards trailed by 8. Here's Jones. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there? A
minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. No good from Valanciunas. Baltimore leading by 8. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Coulibaly. His three-pointers off the mark. Baltimore has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 10-point Baltimore lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Baltimore shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that. Baltimore making a switch here.
17. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Wizards trailed by 10. Outside, George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
The 3. Cans it from downtown. And Baltimore leads by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that does it for the first half of play. Baltimore on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Well, for Baltimore, and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially defensively. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Guarded by Kuzma. The 17-footer. From the high post, he drills it.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Wizards trailed by 13. And for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's Kispert. And it's George in the small forward. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Valanciunas. Jones, that's for 2. Kept alive.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 1-3 since starting the second half. A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wizards trailed by 9. Right side, Jones. They get it again. Valanciunas. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Valanciunas has got 8.
Even with a defender in his grill, Jonas Valanciunas determined to score the basketball.
And the shot goes down.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Washington.
Give him a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
From 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 6.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
And he makes that one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
They get it back. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Number 13.
And Baltimore leads by 9.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Jones, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The shot's good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Defended by Jones. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wizards trailed by 7, and it's Kispert in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Valanciunas now atop the key. He sinks the 11-footer. And that's 12 points for Valanciunas.
I think we know Jonas Valanciunas is effective inside, but he's got an opportunity and ability and the touch to drain jumpers. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. One-on-one here. Guarded by Kuzma.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And your youth dance squad.
Several teams changing it up here. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The three gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. Here's ABC. And nothing is falling for him right now. Baltimore leading by 15. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon with a little bounce in his step. Pretty dunk.
It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Baltimore leads by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Wizards trailed by 17. Here's ABC. Lets it go from 11, and that one goes long.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And for the Wizards, you've got Bagley. Jordan Poole is out there with ABC. Then it's George. And it's Czar in at the power forward position. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Washington now. Here's ABC. Here's Bagley. Missed inside. Baltimore leading by 20. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Wizards have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. ABC passes to Sarr. Kicks to Valanciunas. The three from Poole. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pitch was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Tyus Jones comes in for ABC. Kuzma outside. George finds Jones. Kuzma outside. Lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
From the moment he stepped between the lines as an NBA player, you knew Kyle Kuzma could score at this level.
Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards trailed by 20. Knocked away. Outside, Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on a scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Kisper's checked in for Jordan Poole.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jump.
Team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for Tyus Jones.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
To the wing right side. And a miss there on the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Kuzma. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Jacks up a 3, drains it from beyond the arc. And Baltimore leads by 18.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to put this game away at this point.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Baltimore.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Inside. It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Takes it inside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, there's an efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Double clutches, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Koulibaly. And so it's Baltimore with the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.